everybody, and welcome to tonight's Section 5 matchup from Tom Downey Gymnasium on the campus of Livonia High School. I'm Bob Fleischer along with Joe Flint. Hornell on a 4-game win streak, Livonia on a 10-game win streak. Last game of the season for both teams, Joe. Sectionals next week. This will not change Hornell's position in sectionals here, win or lose. I guess they're already locked in next Tuesday. They play Pal Mac at home, I believe. So what's your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts are we've been talking for the last 3 or 4 games that this is the game that's on their schedule that they should be looking forward to get a bump going into sectionals.
Yep.
This is the test to see if they're ready for sectionals. And I think tonight's a huge night for Hornell.
Yeah, and we talked off camera before the broadcast about Hornell's 4-game win streak, not against the most talented teams.
No.
So this game is important, like I said, just playing. And I think it helps win or lose, you know, to at least play a team like this. So we'll be back with tip-off after this. For over 20 years, Wyan Chiropractic Associates has been providing gentle, skilled chiropractic care. Call or stop in at 20 Park Drive in Hornell and let Dr. John Wyatt and Dr. Joseph McKay help you get well and stay well. Regain your life pain-free with help from Wyan Chiropractic Associates. Okay, welcome back. Just getting ready for tip. Of course, tipping for the jump ball for Hornell is number 33, Caleb Burdett.
Like I said, it looks like, again, Caleb should have his way a little bit inside. I'm not sure what happened in the first game against Livonia.
It's Ron Loomis jumping for Livonia.
Again, obviously this Livonia team's a confident bunch with 10 wins in a row coming into this game.
It's going to be Livonia with early control. Loomis takes a shot, no good, rebounded by Wyand. And we talked earlier, I think you gotta, and obviously Dunn's not in, but Dunn was the key in Hornell's 49-40 loss, and I wouldn't say the key in a bad way, but he just wasn't shooting hot and only came up with 3 points against Livonia, so we need a little bit different. Good little move inside by Timmy Smith.
And you know what was better about that? I know Livonia just called for a foul there on Luke Smith, but the better thing that Timmy did there is he didn't try to put up that second shot because it looked like it was going to get blocked.
Yeah.
He had enough presence to kick it back out.
Luke Smith going to the line, fouls on Loomis. That's Ron Loomis, the 12th grader, 6'3", 190 pounders. The first one rolls in for Hornell. Hornell will break the ice here for.
Right, one of the key factors with Dunn not starting is I think when Hornell presses, he's such a, key figure in that press.
Yes.
So maybe it'll only be a short time and Jake will be in the game. We'll find out.
And we have talked about Hornell and Livonia kind of having, I don't want to say the worst gyms around, but a lot of trouble with the 35-second clock in the JV game tonight. And I think it cost Hornell a couple of points. It might have cost Livonia a point or two as well. So
really? Keep
an eye on that. Loomis, that should be over the back. As Spatunik goes flying forward, a missed call by the officials.
Yeah, but Loomis looks like he's a very active player. He seems like he's involved in every offensive set.
Right, and he's a lot taller than Spatunik. I'm not faulting him for his height in that situation because he actually did bump. When he actually bumped a player,
Yep.
Because he actually knocked Spatunik forward about 3 feet.
And this is a test for Timmy Smith, a freshman up on varsity. The games we've played so far have been against lower caliber teams. So.
Yes. Yep. Did I tell you he's got the size? Timmy Smith at 5'10", 170 pounds.
Yeah, he's got a pretty high basketball IQ. You can just tell by the way he plays.
Nice move, and that should be a foul too as Luke Smith gets knocked around.
And that's okay. I hope he doesn't get discouraged. He's got to keep putting the pressure on Livonia if he's got the mismatch inside.
You're right. Three-pointer in and out. As Spatunik comes down with it, 2-2 on the John and Dagan scoreboard. That's exactly what happened the last time, and he got fouled. And of course, he gets fouled this time, or didn't get fouled. And this time, he gets fouled as Luke Smith is going to the line.
Said, boy, this is about the most aggressive I've seen Luke in the first few minutes of a game.
And that's one thing you gotta take it to the hole,
Yep.
And try to draw contact, but don't anticipate contact.
And if he doesn't have it, at some point, people are gonna start leaving their man, and he should have some lanes to pass the basketball out once he gets into the paint.
Oops. Barrett Lowe tracking things down. Running point for Livonia is Davik Knowles. Is that how you say his name?
Davik Knowles?
Davik Knowles?
Not quite sure. Like I said, the big man, number 25, Barrett Lowe, does not look like he's got a lot of talent inside. So I think I would put a little pressure on him on the defensive side and see if he can cover Caleb. We haven't made that attempt yet.
No. Like right now,
yep.
Oh, that was the dish.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Yep. Just got stolen away.
That's good defense. Yep. Stood the ground, made him take a bad shot.
Luke Smith plays sucker man.
And I think that's important for Hornell to gain a little confidence early. Get a couple of those turnovers and fast break points.
Yep, Hornell up 6-2, and Hornell had the lead against Livonia, so let's not forget about that in the first game.
Yep.
So no lead is too safe against a talented and well-coached team of Livonia.
And I didn't see the first game, but I was curious what to expect from Livonia, and it looks to me we're just as good as them talent-wise.
Yes.
If not more.
Nice shot.
And it looks like he is the key factor, Loomis.
The clock's not running. Wonder if they know the clock's not running.
Well, everybody's yelling clock, but there's about 30 seconds.
Yeah, there's something 30. I think it's more than that.
Well, it was one possession down there. That was all I was going by.
My clock has it at about 4 minutes and 20 seconds, so it's...
Yeah, more like 45. I know Hornell's in the zone, but they've been a little man and a little zone, but I think we could probably do okay man-to-man against this team. Put our best defender on Loomis, and let's see where it goes. That's a dangerous move by Jake. Kind of get up off his feet, not knowing where he's going to go. But in today's basketball, it happens all the time.
It does, yeah. I'm resetting my clock to their clock. So.
That's it, Caleb. That's it.
Oh, and they're going to call it travel.
That's okay, though. And I think he did travel.
Yeah, he might have skipped.
Yeah, but I think it was a nice aggressive move.
Well, now that's a travel, I think. 3 seconds, maybe 2. No, because he didn't.
Oh, that's all right. That was a good look by Jake.
And Burdett's able to put it back in. Travel.
Oh!
What?
Wow. He traveled before the contact.
I know, I thought he did too.
There was contact, but it was after the travel.
Now he's saying he caused the travel. That was totally wrong. The officiating in the JV game was horrible. And I hate to pick on officials, but they were both very, very bad. And I couldn't figure it out. And but that was on both sides. It had nothing to do with Hornell losing or whatever, but the officiating was very poor. Oh, yeah, I don't know what Jake was doing there.
I think he expected someone to be at the top of the key when he turned around and wheeled around, but at least to me, Bob, I don't know what your opinion is. I think we have the better athletes out here.
Yes, I think we do too. It doesn't always win games.
Yeah, but I've not seen an abundance of talent on Livonia.
Right. Like he doesn't look very comfortable. That's number 14, Cody Ulock, dribbling the ball, you know.
Now, they're a very well-coached team every year, and he's had a lot of talent in the last 7 or 8 years.
2 hands up. Good job. Nice block. Oh, that looked like all ball. And but that just looked like ball to me.
Historically, I haven't agreed with a lot of these guys' calls. So.
Yeah. I think the officials anticipate a foul and call it on the anticipation, whether it being a real foul or not.
Yep.
And I'm saying both ways, you know, not anything against Livonia but we had a perfect angle from here, and it looked like to me he had all ball.
Yeah. I didn't look like he hit much at all. Maybe the top of the ball. That's okay. Hornell's done their job in that you come on the road and a tough place to play like this Livonia gym, and they withstood the first, emotion part of the game.
And like we talked about, I'm almost 99% sure, win or lose, it doesn't matter. They are still going to have a home game next Tuesday against Pal Mac.
Do you know if they're on the Livonia side of the bracket or not?
I don't know that.
Because that would even make this game a little more important. Hornell could squeak out a couple victories and then face Livonia in a critical 3-6 game or a
hit it, Jake. Oh, nice pass. Oh, and couldn't make it fall. That's a good movement, though.
Yeah, they found a good weak spot in the zone there. He can't afford another foul. He's got to know that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he fouled him or not, but that wasn't smart.
Right. Now you're going to have to take your big man out.
Yeah, this is a little too early. We didn't want to see this.
I couldn't tell if that was a foul or not. Probably, most likely was a foul. The officials are
well,
right most of the time.
It's the way he went about it with it when you swing that arm like that.
Right, yep. I know the first one wasn't a foul, so it's unfortunate.
Good ball movement by Hornell.
That's a good drive by Luke, like we talked about. Create some contact on those drives like that.
Yep. And I don't know if the referees are purposely trying to gain control of the game, but I think they're being a little over officious.
Yeah, right.
As Marv Levy once said, right?
Nice shot, three-pointer, Luke Smith.
Again, I think Hornell's going to gain confidence. They stay in this game.
Oh, just skips through.
Well, they do a lot of late breaks to the basket, Livonia does. You really got to keep your eye on the guys penetrating. And it's usually that secondary cut. And sometimes against Hornell, a team that likes to block shots, that's a good strategy.
Hornell up 11-9. You can grab it. Oh, let it go. It's white ball. Yep. Good hustle by Loomis, though.
Yep.
Ron Loomis, like I said, the 6'3" senior. Only 4 seniors on this team, just like Hornell.
Yeah, and Livonia had that bunch that played a bunch of varsity basketball that are now gone. Some of them was freshmen and sophomores have been here 3 or 4 years. Now this zone creating a little problem for Hornell, but someone's got to get penetration then kick. There you go.
Beautiful job, Jake Wyand. Nice little pass underneath Spatunik.
Yeah,
Takes the shot.
And I think Luke can get that a lot today.
Yeah.
The penetration into the paint.
Oops, what was that?
That's a trouble.
I was going to say.
Boy, that guy puts his hands on people's back.
Well, there's an over the back. That time, again, well, maybe not that time. I think Loomis did have the advantage and got the ball, and it was going to be a foul underneath on Babcock, but.
I think it's on Jake Wyant, or no, it was on, oh, that's good, then it's on Babcock.
Yeah. Babcock wasn't complaining, but, and I think, that's a good no call. Like I said, over the back, but it wasn't really, because he was able to get up that tall.
Well, we got to have everybody crashing the boards because Livonia's doing a great job of sending 3 guys to the offensive boards.
They are, yep. A rebounding machine.
Now, especially with Jake Dunn not playing, at least so far, puts a lot of pressure on Luke Smith. And I think he's kind of stepped up and realized he's got to be a big part, or the biggest part of the offense.
There we go. Oh, and that's a good strip. Good strip. And that's the end of the first. 13-9 on the John N. Dagan scoreboard. We'll be back after this.
You want to see how easy it is to buy a vehicle here at Maple City Dodge? Why don't you just listen to our customers and see how easy it is.
My wife Barb and I came down here to Maple City Dodge and bought 2 new vehicles within 3 months of each other. The reason why, nobody compares to the sales and service here.
We've bought new vehicles, we've bought used vehicles, and we've been satisfied every time.
The sales department is excellent. We do things better at Maple City Dodge. Come on in and let us prove it to you.
Okay, welcome back.
Livonia in the zone. Hornell's been very patient, waiting for a crease to get in there and make the zone move to the penetrator.
Nice, good job that time, and a quick move.
Yeah, exactly.
By Spencer Wyand.
Well, it's nice to see Spencer go up with confidence after that first shot got blocked.
Yeah, and like we were talking about, I think, if he would have faked and went up a second time, or the first time in the first block, but he would have been made it. But that time, a great shot by Spencer.
Oh, nice move by Luke.
I'll tell you, this is the most confidence I've seen him play with all year.
Yep.
Joe?
Yeah, I think Luke, with Jake not playing, I think it put him in a little bit different mode maybe.
Yeah.
Knowing that he had Timmy Smith starting as a freshman.
Nice give and go, the kick out, and the 3. No good?
That's all right. That was a set play,
Yep.
and it worked just right. So, like they always say in the NBA, it's a make or miss league. The play worked. You just have to live with it.
Nice inside look. Good position that time, number 25, Barrett Lowe.
Yeah, we got to be careful fronting him.
Yeah. Hit it. Oh.
That's a good pass.
Nice job again. Good position.
Yep. Spencer Wyant hanging out in that Ryan Hunt area that Ryan was so good at.
And Spencer's left-handed, so naturally he's going to be on the left-hand side. We're going to take a break with a 30-second timeout.
Join Connors and Ferris in supporting the Kelly Tough Every Score, benefiting Hunter's Hope.
Every time the Bills score, children win.
For more information, visit ConnorsandFerris.com.
If you get hurt at work, you want to be able to turn to a professional you can trust, someone on your side. Call 262-COMP today and get the results you deserve.
Connors and Ferris, committed to serving you.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education, what are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else? Or will you dare do something different? Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills. The smarts? Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget. That'd be cool. Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
Welcome back. 17-11 on the John and Dagan scoreboard.
Well, it's nice to see Jake Lyon pushing number 10 to his right. Obviously, he doesn't think he has a left, and he didn't. That's good, smart basketball. First thing a defender should do every game is find out which dominant hand his opponent has.
Oh, exactly.
And it's just not done enough.
It is. There's a
nice no-look pass.
kick out. Spatunik for three. Good defense, Spencer. Spencer had one of his best games last game. So did Jake.
Well, that's a great sign. Spencer is contributing here tonight.
He's got another year or two.
Livonia's been god-awful from the three-point line. Again, I just think we're the better ball handlers. We just have some stupid turnovers
like that. That's a three. He should be taking that three right there. He's wide open. I'm all for driving it and stuff like that, but they were packed in underneath right there. Why not take that three opportunity?
Well, we've definitely found that number 10 cannot go use his left hand.
Nice drive.
Well, I tell you one thing, I wouldn't be too worried about number 25. He seems to miss a lot of shots inside.
Yeah.
So you just don't want to get carried away of fouling him at all cost.
Right.
Defend him, make him make a tough shot.
There's Timmy. No good. I like how Hornell fighting against themselves there, Joe.
No stupid fouls.
On the ground. Ooh, offensive.
Must have pushed off with his lead hand. Yeah. I couldn't see it from my angle.
I couldn't see it. I thought that was a sure foul on Luke.
But I thought Luke had pretty good position.
Yeah. I'm not saying it was a definite, but I thought, the way these officials are today, I thought it was a foul on Luke.
Well, I've seen enough of that guy during AAU basketball and stuff, so.
Oh, shoot that.
That time. That's the way to be patient. Good idea. Good call by Coach Scholes, getting Spatunik to the high post.
Oh, Spencer's gonna get called.
That's okay. He's in there fighting. I don't think Kirk's bothered by that at all.
(17-11). Nobody scored this half or this quarter yet. No, not this quarter. They have, but
Coach
well, maybe
Young.
they haven't.
Coach Young getting on number 25, trying to get some motivation for him to score inside.
Barrett Lowe, 6'5".
Again, they don't have a great point guard ball handler that puts pressure on our defense, but they're very patient.
Good. Timmy's on number 1, Devontae Gwynn. Leash. Well, there's a carry. Yeah. Not called, and they're going to give him 3. That was definitely a carry, don't you think, Joe?
And it was an ugly shot.
Yeah.
We can't worry about that kid.
Not sure what happened there. On the ground. What happened down there? Everyone was screaming. I didn't see.
They kind of hit Luke, which made him lose the ball and started the turnover. This guy is a combative referee too. I mean,
17.
I'm going to stop harping on the referee. But
What's that? Yeah.
I'm going to stop harping on the
Oh
referee.
no, they can't do anything to us.
Yeah.
And I'm not, like I said, they're bad both ways. It's not, and they're against Hornell, just too easy. Oh, and they're gonna let him get the, no boxing out. And Spencer Wyan backed up there, I don't know why.
Yeah, he's got to be smart. They're putting Caleb back in the game, and I don't mind. Don't foul.
Nice passing.
All right, let's get control. You know, they just need to get control of the team. I think we are the better team, in my estimation.
Yep. 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right with you. I'd like to thank Dr. John Wyan, Dr. Joseph McKay at Wyan Chiropractic, 20 Park Drive in Hornell. Get well and stay well. Live pain-free with a visit to Wyan Chiropractic. Also, Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys with offices in Buffalo and Rochester. Proud supporters of the Buffalo Sabres, proud supporters of the Buffalo Bills and the Hornell Red Raiders. And Alfred University as well. Thank John and Dagan, our scoreboard sponsor. Corner of Church and Genesee Street. Call 324-6690. I always liked his home phone. It actually, well, I don't want to get that out. No, it's in the paper, doesn't matter. It spells out, it's 324-beer.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, let's see if Hornell can regroup. The problem is that especially with Dunn not in the game or not playing tonight, is the lack of ball handling on the outside. That's a nice move by Jake Wyan.
Don't be afraid to drive it.
Yep, thought process of getting in the paint. Oh,
nice move.
Pass.
Good job. Burdette, good ball hand. Good ball movement by Hornell.
Yeah, great pass by Timmy. He said the game comes easy to him. You can just see that he sees the floor well. That's it. Let him score.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, he might miss it. Yep. There's a travel.
Don't foul. What are you? Boy, he's got to stop that. I mean, that was just as bad as the other one that they called a foul on. He's got to be careful.
Yep. I agree.
And you could even make the argument he shouldn't be in with it being a close game. It'd be one thing if it were downtime. I think they need to get Meyer back up at the free throw line, don't you think, Bob? That seemed to...
Yes.
They sneak him in there, and he's a very good passer. Boy, Timmy passed him open. Did you see that?
Yep, Wyan. Yes, I did.
He passed it to the spot where he wanted Jake to go.
Yep. It's going to be fun watching him
yes.
and Chase Freeland the next couple years playing basketball together.
Boy, it seems like that was a simple thing, but you don't see that very often. That was impressive.
It takes a lot to impress you too, Joe. So it must have been a really good.
I mean,
I saw it too.
Livonia's shooting percentage has got to be god awful inside the paint.
And they're only down by 2.
Yep.
Nice pass. Jake Wyan just surgically split that defense, didn't he, Joe?
He did. I tell you, he has been impressive tonight.
Yeah, like I said, the last couple games, him and his brother have just been great together.
I think his mindset of getting to the paint and making things happen, I don't think he's caring about scoring. You know?
Right. And you create a great player who doesn't care about his stats.
Yep.
And that's just like Jake. I don't think he cares.
Got 8 seconds left here. I think Hornell. good move. Are they going to get Caleb out with 3.9 seconds? Or who would they take out? Yes, they're getting Caleb out of the game. Yeah, we don't need him in there with 4 seconds left. Well, we got 6 fouls, too. We do not want to foul here.
No. No good. And that's going to take us to halftime. Any first half thoughts, Joe?
Well, I just think this is my first time seeing Livonia, and I just think we are the better team. I think we're the better athletes, and we have the better skills. So I think our confidence should be high in the second half.
That's right. Your wife kidnapped you and took you to New York City when you.
Oh yeah.
To Brooklyn. What's that old? Isn't there a song by the Beastie Boys? No Stop to Brooklyn or something like that. Oh, whatever. We're gonna go to halftime. It's 24-22.
Call in if you know the name.
That's right. For over 20 years, Wyan Chiropractic Associates has been providing gentle, skilled chiropractic care. Call or stop in at 20 Park Drive in Hornell and let Dr. John Wyatt and Dr. Joseph McKay help you get well and stay well. Regain your life pain-free with help from Wyan Chiropractic Associates. Okay, welcome back.
We're now in a zone to start the second half. Up 2 points, 24-22.
Wide open shot that time. Number 14, Cody Ulock.
Livonia also in a zone.
Oh. I think that ball was tipped just at the last second before Jake had his hand on it. Good block inside. Take him right to the basket here. I wouldn't even dish it off. And that's not offensive. No! He's backing up. Like you said, the officials, boy. And he's going back and forth to it. You can tell he wasn't just. I agree he's supposed to have space and stuff like that, but when you're backing up and going from side to side trying to stop.
Yeah, he was turning.
Yeah. Officials are ruining a good game, I tell you that much. And on both sides, too. I'm not trying to root for anybody, but there's nothing like worse than the officials are controlling the game, you know what I mean? Or a big part of it. They shouldn't even be a big. Caleb's got to be careful.
Good hustle by Meyer.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, Myers-Petunic hasn't put his stamp on this game yet.
There's a foul.
Yeah, that was a smart move. He had the advantage on number 21. Knowles.
Nice shot.
You know, and Hornell just gotta stay away from the dumb foul here early that can change this game.
Yes.
You know, get close to the fourth quarter with everybody in good shape as far as fouls, and let's play man to man.
Nice.
Yep, good box shot.
You see Spatunik? Oh, unfortunately they get a 3 out of it, but Spatunik backed his way, the defender right out of there. I've never seen a player back a defender that far out before, or an offensive player.
See, now the referee's engaging the crowd,
Yep.
engaging the coach.
Yeah, yep. You should just walk away.
I'll tell you, I've ran into this guy before. Nice little 12-footer from Myers-Petunic.
Yeah, see, he's still talking to Skull. Just walk away from him. Never understood officials. I could see if there's a timeout, you know, and you got to explain something,
Well,
not a call.
Yeah, and to me, the best officials can joke and talk to a player, you know, off to the side and tell him what he's doing wrong, and all those things make the best officials. And this guy stares people down when he makes a call, and it almost like trying to start something with these players.
Yeah, more than anything.
Is that 3 on Luke? Yeah. Oh, they called that on Caleb?
No, they didn't. They called it on Luke.
So, must be he just wants to make sure that Caleb's boxing out inside. Good job on Meyer.
Yep.
Oops. I think that goes right outdoors. He's got snow on his feet.
I'm surprised there's not padding there anyways, you know?
Yeah, that's strange.
It just reminded me when I broke my arm playing senior buddy basketball with the pipes underneath the YMCA. You know, and I had a compound fracture. The bone came right through the skin. It was bad. I didn't feel a thing, though. But that's dangerous. Even the way the corners are, see where the cinder blocks are.
Yeah, you would think there's got to be
some kind of padding there. If you go flying in there, you're going to get hurt.
I mean, you got just good chance of hitting it over there, not as much as under the basket, but you're diving for a basketball.
We just saw it right there. Yeah. And exactly. It's got to happen a couple times a year. And
well, like we said, these are older gyms, and well, this one's obviously way newer than Hornell's, but.
Is it? I'm looking.
Well, just looking at the rafters.
The seating's newer, but look at the floor, you know, and the ceiling.
Of course, this is Tom Downey Gymnasium.
Yeah, remember Tom Downey?
Yep, I was the ball boy for Tom Downey when he coached in Canasteel.
He coached at I didn't know that.
Yes, he did. He was a very good coach. He had a good team for
I always
a couple
liked
years.
him because he'd always engage with me in the early 90s when he was coaching.
Yep. He was a good coach.
Yep. And his son went Division I at Canisius.
Oh, yeah.
And he died when I think his son was in college, I believe, right? Unfortunate.
And he started the basketball tradition here in Livonia.
Yeah. That was mentioned.
Matter of fact, Tom Kenny was a coach with Tom Downey when I think they were both in Dansville at one time, too.
Jake Dunn's getting ready to check in.
And we've even said it before, even when Jake's not shooting the ball well, when he does everything hard, and he can come in here and make a difference on the defensive end, because I don't think Livonia's very good ball handlers, do you?
No.
I think he's going to make a huge difference here. And look at his size. I mean, he could be a big man inside.
Yeah, he could.
I mean, he could go in there and spell
forward.
Caleb. That's good defense, though, by Spencer Wyan.
Yep.
He held his ground, went straight up, and that guy's shown that he has a hard time making shots. Now Luke's out of the game. Let's see how we make an adjustment here. Luckily, the Knowles isn't very tall, so we can pass it back and forth over his head.
Oh, Spencer should have maybe pulled the trigger there, but looking for an open man.
Yep.
Oh.
That's all right. They're being patient, looking for a good shot.
Yep.
That's a nice move by Jake Wyan.
3!
That was all Jake Wyan.
Yeah, it was, and you know, we're always wishing for that open shot, but they did do a great job delaying that. And
boy, the defense collapsed around him when he penetrated into the paint and he kicked it out to the open shooter.
Yes.
It's a simple game.
He only gave him
Yeah, we got a tie ball game, 29 apiece with 3.5 minutes.
They only gave him a 2-pointer on that.
Yeah, he definitely was inside the line.
29.
Yeah, that's where we got in trouble early. Nice pass by Jake Dunn.
Oh.
It's all right.
Yep. Travel.
Over the back.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it looked like he had his arm, didn't it, Joe?
Yeah.
Initially.
But I will say, our players have to find the man. You know, they're not finding him with their body first.
Right. And 30-second timeout. And if you're watching this Hornell will be at home on Tuesday nights. Sectional action. Hornell is 12-7.
So what was their seed number, Bob?
I don't know. I didn't look. I should have
Okay.
looked at the stuff. I forgot I was doing stuff this afternoon and trying to get the girls'
I mean,
game
they're
from last
somewhere in
night.
the middle, right?
Yeah.
The 8 or 9 seed in that
Yeah,
range?
I think they're probably 8.
Yeah, so it probably is the
7,
8-9
maybe.
game. And number 20, Loomis at the line. Yeah, now Hornell can't panic. There's 3 minutes left in the third quarter. We're only down 3 points. Continue to do what we're doing. Work it around. Let Jake Wyant get back into the paint. Kick it out.
Oh, and he kind of led. Oh, I
Yep.
thought it was going to be thrown away. There's a foul. Yep.
And actually, I think when number 4, that Brado for Livonia came in the game, he's been really scrappy on defense. I think he's helped them tremendously. He didn't start the game, I don't believe. But I think he's made a difference in this game on the defensive side. And Jake Dunn in the game. And like I said, Jake's an excellent defender, so on the defensive side, it'll help tremendously.
Nice job. And good job, Timmy Smith. Tying up the ball.
And it just makes you, a little curious if Hornell feels the same thing like we've been talking about. Do they feel this is a kind of a watermark game where they can decide what kind of team they're going to be in the sectionals?
32-29, yep.
Livonia's the 3 seed. They ought to feel pretty good about themselves.
Us as spectators, though, think that Hornell should be winning this game easily, you know? Nice inside look, and
That's
a
a
block.
good hard move. Sometimes Jake doesn't go straight to the hard to the basket like that. So that's a nice move by Jake.
It was.
Yeah, he didn't care about the contact. And I think he's made sometimes he adjusts too much.
Yeah.
Looking for the contact.
Right.
And this
Oh, that's-
one, he just kind of went right through the man.
That's the biggest problem with a lot of players. Like we've talked about it, they anticipate the foul and it changes their shot, and it's the worst thing you can do.
Boy, Jake knows that kid doesn't have a left hand, but he can't open it up that much to let that guy get into the paint with his right hand.
I was going to say, yeah. Some good calls by the officials back-to-back this time. That's Barrett Lowe's second. Yep, travel.
Yeah, that was close.
It was close, but he could have went either way. He's got such a long stride, though. Almost, looked like he wasn't a travel, like you said, you know?
Well, he saw the paint open up, and he wanted to get into the paint again. He had full intentions to pass it. He just wanted to get in there, got ahead of himself just a tad.
Yep. Nice rebound for Det.
If Caleb's, from this point out, if Caleb dominates the boards, we win this game.
Yes. Skip. Spatunik. Kind of a flat shot from Meyer.
Well, I don't like that call either, but.
Yeah, I mean, he's not pushing him or anything.
Boy. Now, Jake's got to get himself back under control. We're kind of surviving this little stretch here without Luke in the game, you know, Bob?
Yeah.
He's been out for 3 or 4 minutes now, and we've basically kept it even with Livonia, which is a plus for Hornell. Jake should enter Luke should enter the fourth quarter with only 3 fouls.
2 hands up, Jake, 2 hands up. There you go, good job. 3 seconds. That was good to see that time Loomis tripped over Jake Dunn's foot, and Jake went over to grab him and told him sorry. That wasn't intentional by any means. So that's the end of 3. We're all knotted up at 32. We'll be back.
For a great sales and service experience, come to Maple City Dodge. Now hear what our customers have to say.
I bought my Challenger here at Maple City Dodge. They made my car buying experience perfect.
When I'm 16, I cannot wait to drive my mom's car.
I find that they care about the customer, not just the sale, and that's why I'll continue to come back to Maple City Dodge.
Come and see why Maple City Dodge has been in business since 1970. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome back.
And all tied up, 32-32 as we start the fourth quarter. Hornell in a man-to-man, and I like this move. I really think that they struggle off the dribble, Livonia does, and this puts pressure on their skills. Yeah, if he makes that, so be it.
Well, there's a foul, yep. Loomis.
Yeah, we're getting close. That'll put Livonia with 6 fouls, so 1 more and they're in the bonus, so Hornell's got to keep that in mind. And see if they can force another foul to get to the bonus early. And then on the defensive side, nothing stupid to get us in the bonus.
Right.
Livonia in that zone that they stretch out almost to half court.
Nice job for Det.
That's a great sign right there coming down the stretch here.
He's so strong and so big. He should be doing that every game. And he has been recently, so.
Yep. Careful. That's it. Boy, Hornell has been smart tonight, don't you think, Bob?
Yeah.
A number of times they've decided to be more patient and to look for the next pass and not worry about who's scoring points.
For Det, that time, good rebound.
Yes, sir. That's a huge play by Caleb.
Timeout, Livonia.
Goes in the stats as a 1 rebound for Caleb, but man, what a big play that was.
Yeah, that should count as 5. We should be able to judge
Yeah.
how many rebounds that counts for, because that was huge.
The second effort after the missed shot to go get that rebound was something else. You know, and I'm curious, You know, I'm curious with Coach Scholes if he held off on this man-to-man defense a little bit to towards the end of the game.
Right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you don't know. It's,
you know. And really, Kirk's been very good at making adjustments, you know, throughout the years. He's, you know, sometimes you judge a coach, I do anyway, a lot of times on how they come out of a timeout and what kind of play they're running, and you know, do we do the things that we can be successful at?
Yep.
Yeah, 25 is not going to shoot. That was a good idea by Caleb not to go out and guard him 10 feet from the basket.
Right.
Again, that's coaching. Making sure your men know what they're supposed to do against their opponent.
Good job.
Yeah, Timmy's got to be careful on number 14. He's a shooter.
Oh, Burdett.
I think that's his only third, right, Bob?
Yeah. I don't think that it should be. Well, I don't think that was a shooting foul. Did you? Was he going up? I thought he was coming down.
He was out of control, but
yeah. I thought he was coming down, to be honest with you, but I was on the ground. But
you know, I know it now is probably not the time, but you know, I think this team's probably a team you could press pretty easily because of their lack of ball handlers, but they are well coached too, so you got to be careful. That's good ball movement.
Oh, Timmy.
Yeah.
Travel. Thought he kind of moved in there.
I'm glad that was a no call, but it's
use the clock, just like they have been.
no easy baskets here.
Oh, and Loomis is hurt. What happened down there at the end? I'm sorry, they get a basket?
Luke had to let them go to the basket because he didn't want to foul, so it was a smart move on Luke's.
I think Loomis hyperextended his knee a little bit.
Again, I think we got to get back to running Meyer to that free throw line.
Yeah. Lyon, another three. He's been off twice.
Yeah.
Try to work it inside.
That's all right, yeah. He's just got to get back to doing what he was doing for the first three quarters and penetrating into the paint and finding the open man. Boy, they dump it off this number one quite often. Now they've scored 6 straight points, Livonia, to take a 1-point lead.
Yep. I would hit Burdett down low with Loomis hurt. You can see he's kind of gingerly going back and forth, you know. There we go.
There we go.
Get in there. Nice hesitation that time. That time I like his hesitation, but he could feel the pressure from behind him.
Yeah, he just got a little bit too far underneath the basket, but I think he was anticipating that pass.
Apologize, it's only 3:53 left here in the fourth.
And that was one of the other keys that you talked about early in the season, that Hornell is probably good enough to stay in the games in the sectionals if they hit their free throws.
Yeah, nothing worse.
Again, that number one for Livonia has turned out to be a tough cover. Devontae Gwynn didn't do much in the first half, but they seem to be getting those secondary passes to him inside.
Yep. There we have it. That's a nice little spin move to the basket as well.
Yep. And he's pretty strong. Most time Caleb has his way with people, but number 1's pretty strong.
Not sure where that was headed. Tunic, good.
There you go. You don't usually count on Meyer for a 3-point shot, but he's taking a few tonight.
Yes, we're going to take a break. We'll be back.
Patriotism. It inspires passionate debate, and it's worn like a badge of honor with good reason, because it means love and devotion for one's country. But what really makes up this country of ours? It's the people. To love America is to love all Americans. This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Love beyond age, sexuality, disability, race, religion, and other labels. Because love has no labels.
Okay, welcome back. 41. 41-40.
3 minutes left on the clock. Hornell in a man-to-man. It looks like they're trying to dump that ball down to number 1 Gwynn against.
Look, he's three seconds. 3 seconds. He hasn't left at all. Nice block. Should have been a turnover in the 3-second anyways.
That's a good breakthrough by Luke. Gives us numbers.
Oh, nice block.
Yep. Don't foul him. Sorry.
That's all right. I find myself coaching too,
yeah.
you know, because I've done it so many years.
Yeah.
Let him shoot that little crazy shot, you know. 41-40, Hornell. 2:10 left here.
You know, it'd be interesting, wouldn't you think, if we could put Luke on the free throw line and let Jake get the ball to Luke at the free throw line?
Yep. Underneath, pivot, left. That's not a foul. He's got to go up stronger than that. You know, we've said it before.
Well, they had him double teamed.
They did, but he still could go up higher. He can touch the rim. You know, get that ball up there. And he's complaining a little bit, whatever, but it's his own fault, I think.
Yep.
What do you think, Joe? I mean,
yeah, you know, I think he was so concerned about getting past the first guy.
Yeah.
He wasn't even thinking about that second guy. But he should know by this point of the game, they seem to sometimes even throwing 3 guys down when he gets the ball.
Yeah, go up strong.
Yep.
His hand should be on as high as the glass there and letting it off the glass. And
yeah, and I don't think we've done a great job of having a secondary penetrator come through once Caleb gets in those positions. I don't see anybody running through at that point.
It would be neat if he gets the ball, pivots around, and dishes it to someone on the other side. You know.
Because they seem really focused on
They should
Caleb.
They should definitely have a play like that. Get it to Caleb. They double team him. Someone would be wide open on the other block, and not you can't start there. Once you see Caleb get the ball, someone should be cutting.
Yep. And we should try not to have Luke. Well, I guess fouls. Does Luke have only 3 fouls?
I think so. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Livonia's ball.
Hornell in a man-to-man.
Three seconds.
Trying to get the ball.
How about
to
3
Loomis.
seconds?
Yep.
How about 3 seconds? This is unbelievable. I can't believe that guy Loomis is in there for 6-7 seconds.
And Livonia up with 1 with 1:10 left.
Wyand. Yes! I like it. He's done that a couple times, Joe. That little, the ball kind of rattles around the rim there on his threes.
Yeah, they're trying to find a mismatch down here, and it's Loomis on Timmy that they're looking for. Senior against freshman.
Oh, Jake got away with one there.
That's good defense by Caleb.
Yep.
Get on the floor. Well, I don't know. Loomis took the brunt of that one with Timmy and Caleb jumping on top of him. So. Again, Hornell up 2 with 36 seconds left. Hornell with a timeout.
We're going to stay right with you.
Well, what's funny is, you know, you can see that with Jake Lyon tonight, he has a little bit different mentality, and you said maybe he had the same thing going the other night a little bit. And maybe the same thing with Jake Lyon, with Dunn not being in there. It changes his role a little bit. Trying to see if we can see what the Hornell play is coming here.
See if I can zoom in. It's the triple Lindy.
Well, on the same token, though, you got to be concerned on the defensive side of the ball too. You got to make sure if it's a 2-point lead that they're know not to give up a 3-point shot. Livonia hasn't really shown the ability to make a lot of 3-point shots either.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
Excuse me, 1 second left. Bam! They hit their first 3 or whatever they put tonight. 36 seconds. The 35-second clock's really immaterial, I think, you know.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, Livonia's got to make it their move here. But Hornell can't have this stupid turnover. Watch the 10 seconds. Well, I will say, they had him in a good trap situation with already 5 seconds gone on the clock.
And Loomis is big. I'm surprised he didn't just try, why they tried trapping him.
Yep.
You're right, you know.
Probably the thought process, let's get a foul early and drag this game out.
Yeah.
Nice pressure situation for Timmy getting that inbounds pass.
No good. Rebound.
Hold the ball.
Yep, hold it. Oh.
Don't worry about that nonsense.
Yeah. You can see Jake.
Yep.
Jake's gonna go to the line, but like you said, yeah. You could see it. You could see it just as well as I could. He's ready to go over there and throw a punch.
And I'm sure his parents saw it too.
Yeah. Now we got to make these.
Yep. I think Jake's a decent free throw shooter. I don't know what his percentage is on the season. Like we talked about, you know, Hornell. Play tough here down the last 27 seconds. Get out of here with a win. Get a little boost going into sectionals.
Assistant coach John Dagan.
Yeah, and what's nice having John there is a lot of times the assistant coach, meaning Wilkinson, you know, is busy, you know, with helping schools do other stuff. And it's always nice to have a third guy because you need the guy when a guy comes off the field and is discouraged and you need someone to talk to, you know, or in timeouts you can go say something to someone about rebounding or...
And more importantly, if Jake had punched that kid, you got an attorney on the bench. You know, John N. Dagan.
You know, because this is a game of confidence, and, you know, to get kids back off of, you know, and when they're in a bad, you know, stretch, is critical in the game of basketball.
Yep, important free throws here. All 3 free throws are important, but it's just...
Tough free throws. I was never good at critical free throws down the stretch. So
I did underhand.
Yeah, I give these guys credit. all right. No threes. And no stupid fouls.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Grab the
Go,
ball.
Jake. Yeah, just wait on it.
Ooh, all right. Yeah, they're in the double bonus, so that's 2 free throws. So kind of like the old NBA, 3 to make 2. We need 2 to make 1 here.
Yep. That's like his three-pointer, a little bouncing off the back of the rim.
He rushed his second one the last time.
Nope.
No fouls, and Coach Scholes yelling no fouls. They want to take a bad 3, let them.
The 3 doesn't even matter. Let him shoot this 3. Doesn't matter now. Don't foul, no foul. Game over.
That's a good win for Hornell.
That was a good win. Good job, Hornell.
Yep. Well, you know, I thought they played smart basketball tonight.
Yeah, they did.
You know, it wasn't a lot. They had that one little bad stretch where they had a bunch of turnovers.
Yeah.
And I think Coach Scholes corrected it.
Yep. So good job. Both teams played well. Hopefully we meet in sectionals.
Yep. And that's a good win. You play a team that won 10 in a row. I don't care who they're playing.
Yeah.
You know, they played decent basketball.
Right. And I'm sure people will be looking at this, you know, teams that are going to face Hornell and say, hey, well, they just beat the number 1, 2, or 2 seed Livonia.
Yep.
At Livonia, which is tough to do.
You know, and Hornell has a great reputation in basketball, and I think everybody knows usually we have a decent basketball team.
Yeah. We're always prepared anyways,
Yep.
you know. And like you said, with our height, we have our height and ability, any team should be scared. So, okay, Joe, for Joe Flynn, I'm Bob Peischer. Thanks for being with us from Livonia. Peisch Sports presentation.